Hi everybody, this is Stitch993 doing another gameplay review, this time Duke Nukem Forever. And I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this review. I'm not... Just say it, this isn't a bad game, but it's not a good game either. Reason why I got it is I was a fan of the Duke Nukem series, and so I got it, or I didn't buy it, I got it for birthday present, which is, if you want to get this game, get it as a present so you don't really waste money. I think it's like 30 bucks now, so it's kind of a bit less waste of money, but I would still wait for it to be about 20 bucks before you go out and buy it. And here's my reasons why. One, as I said, big fan of the Duke Nukem series, and I knew from the start it was going to be graphical, most likely porn, this kind of stuff, and just a lot of, you know, silly stuff. And there we go. And I'm one of those people who doesn't really care about graphics. I knew because it was in development hell for 12 years it wasn't going to be like Halo or whatever, Uncharted. So I knew it wasn't going to be a nice, well, it is a nice looking game. It just, a lot of people was like, oh, this doesn't really look all nice. And I knew it wasn't going to nice just because of that. But anyway, so one of the big issues I have here is and like past Duke Nukem games, at least the ones I played, you could have almost every gun once you collected it. So you'd have a good, you just go through your selections, pick the gun, use it. They took that out, and so now we're just like every other first-person shooter where you can only wield 2 to 3 guns at a time. So that's strike one right there. Strike two. Back in the other Duke Nukem games, whenever you met a babe that was like in the cocoon or stuff, you could save it, and that'd be counted as a secret unlockable, and you get points and stuff for it. In this game, when you see a girl tied up with vines and in a cocoon, you kill her with a gun or beat her to death. And to me, that just takes away that Duke Nukem feel, because he's not saving the girls, he's beating them up. And I know some of them are kind of out of the condition to be saved, but then there's some that he could have most definitely saved them, but no, you still gotta beat them up anyways. So that's another thing right there. I don't mind. He did cuss in the other games, which I don't mind him cussing, because that's kind of part of his character. He, big old ego guy, has to cuss. But just it doesn't seem like him, because some of the sentences are like the ones he's always said, and then there's other ones where he's just never said before, and I don't think ever should again. I can't give an example, but if you play the game you might know some of the sentences. So yeah, another thing is, this game is, unlike the other Duke Nukem games, this one's extremely perverted, where only the other games were only mildly perverted. Oh, ow. So that's another thing. Another thing was, oh, here's my biggest thing. One of these doors I have to go through, and I think it's in this other room back here. My major thing was, in all the other Duke Nukem games, there were secrets. You could get like, find letters and spell out his name. You would find secret ammo. You would find little health packs or stuff that made you invincible. In this game, there's none of that. No secrets whatsoever, and that makes the game really linear. And just, you know, go down the, as you're seeing right here, going down this hallway. You can't open most of these doors. You can't, there's no like cracks in the wall where you're like, ooh, what happens if I punch this? To see what happens. No, there's none of that. So that was my big thing, was they took all the fun out of playing a Duke Nukem game, because to me the Duke Nukem game was finding the secrets and, you know, seeing what this did or what this did and finding all the cool stuff. And the other thing, major thing to me, was killing the girls. I didn't like doing that, but in some parts they made you do that, otherwise you couldn't get past it. So that was my major thing. I give this game a 2.5 out of 5, just because of how much wrong is with it and how little there's right in. You know, it's a nice fun game, but it's not really a Duke Nukem game. I need ammo, and there should be ammo coming to me sometimes. There it is. So, yeah. Nice music, I guess a nice story, but just, no. And I know a lot of people are either going to hate me or love me for saying that, and I know Gearbox said that they just wanted to release the thing. They weren't going to work out any kinks. They just, like, whatever was finished, and finished the rest of it. And then the next game in the Duke series, they were going to, you know, make it a real Duke Nukem game. So I'll give them that. Hopefully they'll do better on the second try. And I have another Duke Nukem review, Duke Nukem Critical Mass for the DS. Now that is a Duke Nukem game that has the secrets, that has the saving the babes, that has all that stuff that a Duke Nukem game should have in it. And that's a really fun game, and that go see my review of that. I pick the DS game over this game any day, just because of how much this is not a Duke Nukem game. I'm sorry. But anyways, so that's my review of Duke Nukem Forever. And at least now the forever jokes can stop. And hopefully in the next 2 to 3 years we'll see a new, better Duke Nukem game. So, as I said, 2.5 out of 5 stars. Wait for it to be about 20-25 bucks till you buy it, if you haven't already bought it. So, and I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for it, but anyhow. So, and my next review will be, have a list, hold on. Next review will be Sin and Punishment Star Successor for the Wii. Alright,